guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. Today I am going to be sharing with you guys the Airbnbs that we chose for our wedding. I know, it's very exciting, Poochie. I don't know if you guys heard her, but she is not as excited as we are because she's not coming with us. But I am so excited to share these with you. I don't know if we're going to get to share them. Well, I know you'll see bits and pieces of them while we're over there, but I just don't know. I don't know how much I plan on vlogging. I plan on vlogging a bit, but I don't know how much I'm going to like show you tours and stuff of each place. I could be completely wrong. I might end up doing complete full tours of each place. I probably will if I'm being honest, but it doesn't hurt to see all of the listings as well. So by the time you guys see this video, hopefully we'll be back because otherwise I'm sharing exactly where we're staying, but I don't really think it'll matter because I don't believe I have any Italians that follow me here. And if I do, drop a comment below because I don't think I've ever had anybody that's like lives in Italy introduce themselves before. But I am so excited about each of the Airbnbs that we're staying at. So the first week that we're there, we're going to be in Rome the whole entire week. And we are going to be staying at an Airbnb that I booked without Dominic's opinion. The reason being, it is not the most elaborate Airbnb. Actually, when we stay in Sicily, you guys are going to die at the Airbnbs we're going to be staying in. The views from them are insane. But the Airbnb that we're staying at in Rome is not nearly as like fancy. It was so much more expensive to stay in Rome than it was to stay somewhere in Sicily. It was actually crazy the difference between like the size you get in Sicily compared to the size you get in Rome. And I just think that's because Rome is so popular. Hopefully it's not because the weather will be bad. A big reason that we decided on doing like the southern part of Italy was, and like not even I don't even know if you'd consider that the southern part of Italy. We're literally just doing Rome and then the Sicily area. But a big reason we decided to do that was because the weather in the upper part is going to be like colder, and we really did want to stay somewhere kind of not warm because it's definitely not going to be warm, but just somewhere where the weather's a little bit better, because we were actually also considering doing the Amalfi Coast, which is a dream location of mine ever since I saw Alex and Michael here on YouTube. I don't know if you guys follow them, but they were the first YouTubers I ever watched on YouTube. And well, that's not true actually. They were not the first YouTubers, but they were the first like YouTubers that I got into watching consistently, and they went to the Amalfi Coast and it looked so gorgeous, but I literally never imagined we would ever go to Italy. So I didn't think it was in the cards. But it's so funny too because when we got engaged, Dominic was trying to propose in Vail, which I also got the idea, like I always wanted to go there because of Mallory and Kyle, who are best friends with Alex and Michael. So it's just funny that all of this stemmed from YouTube because I probably never would have known about any of these places if it weren't for YouTube. Like YouTube honestly just connects you with so many different things. But anyway, that's a whole tangent in itself. We were going to stay in the Amalfi Coast, but then I read that the weather in the Amalfi Coast isn't that great that time of year. And also I read that they like kind of shut down in the Amalfi Coast during the October and November season. Like literally they shut down completely until March, other than for locals. And so like I wasn't really interested in that, but we also aren't really interested in going peak season either. So I don't know what we'll do in that department when we ever do decide to go to the Amalfi Coast, because I hear it's beautiful there, so I know we will end up at some point, but that is just not in our cards this time. So let's go back to the Rome situation. When we were staying in Rome, the Airbnb we were staying in is smaller on the inside, which I was just thinking about this the other day because we're planning on actually having our wedding day being in Rome. So I don't know how we're going to get ready for our wedding day. We haven't really figured any of that out. And since our Airbnb is so small, I might do my makeup and stuff outside. I don't know. The Airbnb also kind of looks like it doesn't have a lot of windows in it. So I will put a picture on screen, or I'll put pictures on screen of what it looks like. The inside is not the killer, is not like the star of the show. I'm not going to lie. But the reason I booked it was because the outside has this beautiful big balcony that I'm showing right now for you guys. It is absolutely gorgeous, and Dominic is gonna die when he goes on that balcony. I just know he's going to love that because it's overlooking the Vatican, and overlooking, I think it's like St. Pete's or St. Peter's. St. Peter's, I think, is what it's called. I'll probably be disgraced for calling it the wrong thing, but he's gonna be so excited that it overlooks the Vatican because he's really, really excited to go to Vatican City, and it literally overlooks the whole entire city, as you guys can see from the view. Sorry if you hear any snoring in the background. It is Sunday. She's in a mood today, apparently. But the thing I'm really excited about with the balcony is that I don't know, like, we still want to do some of the things that you do typically for when you're getting married, like on your wedding day. And I know it's really important for Dominic and I to have a first dance. And I think that having our first dance on that balcony at night overlooking the whole like city is going to be so magical. I could cry just thinking about it. Like, I literally think it's going to be so beautiful. So I'm pumped about it. They also said there's like an elevator in the place that we're gonna be staying that's a really cool like extra. First of all, they said the fact that there's an elevator is awesome because you do so much walking while you're in the city. It's just like nice to end at an elevator. But then they also said it's like kind of old timey, so it's cool looking. So I'm excited to see that because they didn't show any pictures of that. And the town that we're staying in is called Traverse, I think it's called. I feel like I'm calling it wrong. Trastevere maybe or something. I don't know. I'll put the town on the screen so that you guys know what I'm talking about. But it is cobblestone streets up the yin yang. Your girl is so excited because I love cobblestone, so I know I'm going to love that. And then on top of it, the food in that area is phenomenal. From what I've heard in Rome, like that's the best area for food. And that's a big reason we chose Italy because you guys know how much Dominic loves cooking. You know how much I love eating, and it's just the perfect place for us. So I'm really pumped about that. I just still am on the fence of if like I should book Dominic a separate place to stay, not to stay, but like to go in the morning of our wedding to get ready. I feel like that's just a waste of money, to be honest. I feel like he can get ready inside. I'll get ready outside and do my makeup in like the natural light. And then I will come in and obviously have to put my dress on. He'll just have to shut his eyes. We have the sleep masks. You guys know we wear sleep masks at night. So he can just put his sleep mask blindfold on while I come in and put my dress on. It'll be fine. It's not going to be like, it's not going to be your typical first look situation, but it will work for us. And I'm just so excited about it. So anyway, that is the Airbnb for Rome. And then we are going to make our way down to Sicily. I don't know yet how we're planning on doing this. We've talked a little bit about possibly flying, and then we've also kind of contemplated, I feel like I'm not getting my shirt in this and it's bothering me because I think my shirt is so cute. Isn't it adorable? And then I have that, if you guys remember, I got that red dress from Shein as well, and I kind of like just tucked the dress into the bottom of the shirt, and it's actually really cute together. Let's see if I can show you really quick. Not that we're just having a moment here. You can see like I tucked the dress in. I don't really necessarily love that these strings are there, but if I were wearing it out, I'd obviously tuck those strings in, but it actually matches so well, the flowers and then the top part. But anyway, when we go to Sicily, I feel like I screwed everything up by standing. When we go to Sicily, we are talking about possibly flying, and then we might drive. We haven't decided yet. We still haven't decided if we're going to rent a car when we're in Sicily. So if we're going to rent a car, we might drive from Rome to Sicily, and we just haven't decided, obviously. But if we're going to do that, then that means we can pack a lot more, because my biggest concern with packing is that the different airlines allow different size bags. So I'm just worried that the airline that flies from Rome to Sicily is a smaller plane, so they might not allow a large bag, which is why we're only doing carry-ons. We'll see. That's besides the point, obviously. But the place that we're staying in Sicily, you guys are going to die when you see the last place we're staying on our trip. Originally, we were actually planning on doing Sicily first because we both wanted to get married in Sicily. We liked it being on the water, and it just felt a little bit more romantic. But we ended up deciding to swap them because the Airbnb choices were not available for the first half of the week, and when you see the Airbnb choices for Sicily, you will understand it. You will know we needed to swap it. So we still might get married, and we still haven't really technically decided on if we want to do the wedding in Sicily or Rome. So we'll see. You guys will be surprised just as we will. The first place that we're staying in Sicily is called Taormina, I think, and it is kind of a touristy town from what I read, but it's a beach town. We both decided that we definitely wanted at least part of our trip to be in the beach. Also, I just realized I haven't told you guys how long we're going. You guys are going to shit yourselves when you hear how long we are staying. I mean, you guys might not care, to be honest, but I can't believe how long we are going to Italy. It's actually insane. We are going for 3 weeks, you guys. So we're gonna be there, well, almost 3 weeks. We're going for 17 days. So that's not really 3 weeks, but we're going for a long time, and it is a long time for us to be away from our animals, which I'm a little concerned about because I think Dominic might really struggle with that. But anyway, sorry you guys, I keep going off on tangents. So let's get to the Sicily location that we are staying. It is so beautiful. It's actually like really big inside, and the kitchen is gorgeous. I obviously am saving the best part of this until the last to show you. It is obviously the patio. You know we did patios at every location. We could not keep away from a balcony view, like we need that view. But the inside is really nice. There's a nice sized bed, and that was one thing I noticed about traveling to Italy is they don't do beds the same as we do here. So a lot of the places say that they're double beds, and I'm hoping and praying, I will report back after we go, that means like two twins pushed together possibly, because I read somewhere that Italy does it differently than America does it when it comes to beds. Very specifically for the Rome location, it says it's supposed to be a king size bed, but then in the description it says it's going to be a double bed. So we will find out once we get there. Here's to hoping it is large enough for the two of us, because we know we are not no little Italians going to sleep in that bed. We're gonna struggle if it's too small, but we shall see. So the inside is really cute. There's a really cute kitchen. I'm pretty sure that there's like these tiles along the kitchen which are really adorable. I actually think the kitchen is like beautiful. The rest of the house isn't really that special, other than I think the bathroom was really nice, if I remember right. They do have weird bathrooms there. I can't wait to vlog this all for you. I know I literally just said I wasn't going to vlog. I like didn't think I would vlog the whole thing, but what am I thinking? Like everything's so unique there. You know I will be vlogging. So outside of the kitchen is the most beautiful balcony ever. Like I can't say that. I literally can't say that. I've been saying that for every location, but the last balcony, the one for the next location, is the most beautiful balcony ever. But this balcony is gorgeous. You can literally see the ocean, you can see mountains, and you can see a volcano because there's a volcano there, and we're thinking about taking a Jeep trip up the volcano, so hopefully we end up doing that. That would be so much fun. But you can literally see all of that, like everything Sicily has to offer you can see from the balcony. I am so excited to see it in person. And I felt like the place we're staying in Taormina definitely gives off like California vibes, so I feel like we're still gonna get our feel of California, but we're in Italy, which is so cool. So we're gonna be staying there for, I think it was like half a week or maybe 5 days there. And then we are making our way over to another section of Sicily. You guys, Sicily's big, and we are not staying in the entirety of it, which is so unfortunate, but we just don't have time to explore the entirety of Sicily. And there's so much unique stuff that it has to offer. We're already talking about how we're definitely going to end up going back to Sicily, because there's a whole, like, I'll put a picture on screen of what the map of Sicily looks like. There's a whole upper, like, peninsula that we're not getting to see. We're literally just staying on the East Coast pretty much the whole time. So we're going to be making our way down. I wonder if I can do like some cool graphic. I probably won't. I'll do like a star of where we're going for you guys. You know I'm not about to get that involved in this video. But we're going to be making our way on over to a town called Modica. And it is, I can't pronounce the word, you guys. It starts with a B, Berscali or something. Some big word. Very cool town is all I can say. I'll put some pictures of what the town's gonna look like in here. It kind of reminds me a little bit of San Francisco, and I feel like I'm like actually doing a huge disservice to Italy and to Sicily by even comparing it to the United States at all, but that's all I have to compare it to, because Dominic and I, neither Dominic nor I have ever been outside of the United States. This is crazy. I actually can't believe we're doing this. But anyway, I'm gonna put pictures in here of this place, you guys. You're going to die. There is an outdoor kitchen that Dominic is definitely going to have to cook in, is all I have to say. And the reviews for this place say, like, the guy that owns it is just, like, the nicest guy. He leaves homemade wine and homemade pasta sauce, and, like, and homemade pasta even, I think. It's gonna be crazy. I'm really praying that he actually does that stuff because, you know, like, he might not do it for us. Obviously, it might be, like, on just a special occasion. But I did tell everybody that this is, like, for our wedding. But I also saw in my groups that, like, if you expect to get free things just because you're going over there for, like, your honeymoon, think again, because everybody's over there for their honeymoon. So I don't know if he'll actually do anything like special, leaving us like pasta sauce or anything like that, but man, it would be cool because Dominic is definitely going to cook on that balcony. And then on top of it, the view out of the balcony is just insane. I can't believe we booked this Airbnb, you guys. It's actually crazy. And then I think there's a second balcony that you can actually sit out and like the night sky. I'll put it over for you guys so you guys can see it. It's just wild, you guys. I can't believe this is my life, that we are actually getting to do this. And the fact of the matter is, we're doing it for under 10 grand, 100%. Like, there's no way we're going to spend over 10 grand. We don't even have that, so hopefully we aren't. But, like, we're doing it for an affordable price. I saw some people planning their elopements in the groups I'm in on Facebook, and they said that they paid 30 grand for their elopement, just the two of them. Like, where, what? I don't know what I could come up with to spend 30 grand. I mean, that seems like a lot. We're doing a whole 3-week trip almost, and we're definitely going to be under 10. It's just wild. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. Although I do want to give you a tip. If you are planning on booking like an Airbnb, you can, if you're doing it for like an extended period of time, my friend Lindy here on YouTube actually, well, she's not on YouTube, but she's a subscriber friend, but a real life friend now. She gave me the tip that you can actually take it off Airbnb. Like, you can message them and say, I want to book this Airbnb for this length of time. Is there any way I can get it for like a cheaper price? And they will let you book it like outside of Airbnb just through them, because they have to pay like a whole bunch of services and stuff through Airbnb. Makes me a little nervous. I would be worried like it could fall through or something, but it seems like it worked in her favor because like she got a massive discount. So you can always ask for a discount and see if they'll offer it to you outside of Airbnb. We didn't do that just because we're not really staying there that long, and on top of it, it's like Italian language. Like, the way they're typing to us is in Italian. Even it obviously translates through Airbnb, but like even that would be a hassle trying to do that outside because they would have to translate. It would be a whole thing. So we didn't do it that way, but had we done it in the States, we might have. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and remember to follow along so that you see more of these elopement videos and you see what's to come, because you guys, it's gonna be so much fun.